welcome back. So you liked the part one. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for watching the first video and liking it. And I hope you found the document that I attached. I'm also going to attach it to this part two video. Thank you for coming back to watch the part two. So I'm just going to go straight into it. If you're new here and you don't understand what's going on, I'd advise that you watch the part one of this video so that it gives you a preamble of what you need to do to relocate to the UK as soon as possible, aka to japa. To what? To japa. So yes, so after you have applied and the school has given you the admission, you have I can't say categorically how many weeks you have or months you have to prepare, but because remember that my resumption was in February and I had gained the admission September the year before, so I had ample time, not too much time, but I had ample time to prepare. So the truth is, for me, I'm using my experience again, I did not really, I just, I had the admission, I was excited, and I started looking for, the next steps. Funds now is the fun part. Please don't look at me. Fun parts, funds, money. So for a master student, for a single person, your school fees, my school fees, I don't know how much is going to be now, but my school fees that I paid my school fees was about £12,500. So, or better still, 13,500. But as an international student, you get £1,000 off your school fees. So I got £1,000 off my school fees. So that was like 12,500. Don't be scared. Don't say, hey, big money. How will I pay everything? I cannot pay everything. The good news is you can't pay everything. You don't need to pay everything at once. The school just requires you to pay 50%. But hold on, don't still say, how can I pay 50% at once? Remember that, when you apply, I applied in September and school was going to resume in February. You need to have paid 50% by February. So what you need to do now is to see how you can gather money for your 50%, or I would say 60% or 70%. But if you are rich and you have money, please keep on, just pay everything at once. This my explanation is not for you. But yes, but if you're not struggling, if you're blessed like us, let's use the word blessed. Yes, if you're blessed like us, please sit back and enjoy. Let me show you the steps on how you can achieve paying this 50% first. So what you need to do is, once you gain the admission, you need to run around to pay at least £3,500 off the 6,250. Yes, so you need to run around to gather your 3,500. It's called you're accepting this admission, and then when you pay them, is an acceptance fee to say that, oh yes, I accept this admission, I am committed to it. Once you pay this £3,500, the school would now give you, first off, they've given you a conditional offer letter, but now once you pay your acceptance fee, they're going to give you an unconditional offer letter. That's to show that I've accepted this, and then I've paid this 3,500, and I'm in it, and then the school will now give you an unconditional offer letter. Hold on. So yes, that's 3,500, and don't even look at me to say calculate it in black market rates. Don't try it, my brother and sister. I've said this, if you are rich, move on, just pay everything you can, but don't try to use the black market rate to pay anything. What you need to do is to, that 3,500, go to the bank, any bank that you use, go to the bank. Now, I think Nigerian government has made it so easy. There's a portal that, you can, when you go to the bank, they'll guide you on what to do. It's called Form A. All you need to do is, the bank will give you the bank rates. Trust me, the bank rate is way lesser than the black market rates, like a lot way lesser. I don't know if that's an English, but you get it. Yeah, so once you have the £3,500, you don't even, just hold on, go to the bank, ask them for the rates in naira. Then you can now know the total sum that you're going to pay. Then once you pay that, you use Form A. Form A takes about, from my own experience, like I said, I'm using my experience, it took about almost 10 days or more for my payment to go through. I think 10 working days was what mine took. So Form A is what I used to pay the first part. And then I've broken down all this in the Google Sheet document that I'm going to also attach, that I've attached to this video. So once you pay that bit, remember that the school fees was 6,000. 50% of the school fees is 6,250, and we've paid 3,500. So we have less than 3,000 to pay more now. Like maybe 2,700 something is what we have to pay. So once you pay that and the school gets it, and you've given them so they will ask you for some certain documents like proof that you were taught in English. So trust me, you're not writing any IELTS. IELTS is not required here. All you need to show them is a letter from the senate of your school saying that you were taught in English, your name, so and so was taught as a medium of English. You get it, sorry. But something like that, your school would give you that. I paid for mine. I went to Unilag, so I paid and then I was giving the letter. So all I needed to do was to upload it to on the portal. So once I had given them some certain documents, and yes, I'm say once you have given them the document, another thing that you need to be doing before all this whole I'm paying for school fees and all, you need to have your proof of funds in your account. Your proof of funds needs to be sitting in your account. Like in your people will say, oh, I have somebody to sponsor me. For the UK, there's nothing like someone is going to sponsor. Let the person sponsor you and put the money in your account, but you need to have that money in your account. So it needs to you need to pay. It is going to be minus the 3,500 acceptance fee. What you need to have in your account. I had about 10 million naira in my account. It's just to sit down there to show the UK government that, you know, I can take care of myself when I get here. I can pay my school fees and I'm good. So that's an evidence. It's supposed to sit in your account for roughly 28 days before you now go ahead to, you know, apply for the visa. But you can't even apply for visa until school gives you something that I'm going to also talk about. So remember that I said we need proof of funds to be sitting in our account. I would advise that if you're single, you need to have at about maybe 11 million naira in your account because of rates issues. It keeps fluctuating. So I had to pay more school fees just so that the money in my account would equate to, you know, what I have. So I needed to pay more school fees. So don't to put yourself under that kind of pressure, I would advise that you just have like 11 million naira in your account, or maybe 11.5 million naira. Let it just be sitting in your account, and all you need to have this money for about 28 days at most, because also it needs to sit in your account during your visa process out, say 2 months. Just put budget that this money is going to be in my account for 2 months. You can tell your sponsor that, oh, so just give me this money, or ma, just give me this money for 2 months, and then you can be my sponsor. I'll return it back and you can be sponsoring me with it if you don't want to leave the money in my account. So yes, you need to have that. Then afterwards, after you've paid your 3,500, the school would request for every other document that they need. Then they will now give you something called CAS. It is your CAS that you're going to use to apply for your visa. So what is a CAS? A CAS is your confirmation for of acceptance for studies. That is, so it shows that your school is responsible for you. That document, it is very important. The document is very important. It's part of the document you're going to use to apply to the UK embassy. So once you get that CAS, then you are on your way, baby. Let me put it that way. You are so on your way to coming to the UK. Like you've hit you've hit a major milestone. Exactly. So once you have that, then your agent will definitely advise that it's time to now proceed to paying for your visa application, getting a visa date. So you need to pay for your visa and health insurance. If you're in Nigeria, I'm so sorry, because you're going to be using a black market rate. So if you are rich, move on. You don't have issues. If you're blessed like us, it was like, I found this so shocking. So the thing is, I had told my parents, shout out to my parents for coming through. Shout out to everybody that supported, everybody that supported, yes, contributed to me coming here. Like everybody that added their advice, their money, you know. Shout out to me too for adding my own money. So shout out to everybody. Like, I'm really grateful to you guys. You guys are the MVPs. Like, you guys are very important to me. I love you guys. Okay, so after you've paid your 3,500 pounds and you've gotten your CAS and you've gotten your CAS, it's now time to, you know, proceed to do your visa. Remember that your 11 million naira plus is chilling in your account, and once the money in your account, if it's more than 28 days, then congratulations again, you've hit another milestone. You're on your way, baby. You're on your way, my darling, to the UK. So this time around, all you're going to do, my agents, God bless her, shout out to Mrs. Oinda, you know, she came through, she guided me, as in I'm really grateful for her support. So you would get your documents, or before you even get your documents, you would apply. She also helped us in the application process. Like, she walked us through the whole thing, and it was a walk in the park. Trust me, just have your money. So for me, yeah, it's I also called out how much we spent in that link below. So you need to download that Google document. It will do you a lot of good. It is very free. You're not paying for anything. Just download it and use it as a guide. So for me, and you know how dollar rate keeps increasing in Nigeria. Anybody in Nigeria, I'm so sorry, like, because it keeps increasing, and you're not paying bank rates. You have to pay, except you have a dollar card. So if you have a dollar card and it is well funded, shout out to you. But if you have to pay with naira, anyways, so I paid about $1,600 in total, or less, I can't remember, but I had small change left, but the budget was 1,600. So I'd earlier told my parents that it was about 750K. So, you know, they gave me their own quota of it, and I told them what I had, and they gave me their quota of it. So in my mind, I'm like, you know what, let me just go and pay for this. But I got buzz. When my agent now told me that it had increased, I say, hey, increased to 913K. So like, I had to pay in dollars, so I had to go and change the money to dollars. I had to give my FX guy 913K. That was what I paid for visa and health insurance. And trust me, it's just my own, because 1 year is what I'm using. If other people, I had friends that used 2 years that paid more, that they'll be using 2 years in the UK. Your health insurance surcharge is more, but your visa still, I think it remains the same. As long as you're applying for visa, but your health insurance is what skyrockets and makes the money plenty. So anyway, once you've paid for your visa and health insurance, baby, like, I will say it again, congrats, my darling, you were so on your way to the UK. Please and please, have all your documents intact. Like, do not make a mistake. I'm also going to say that I would advise that you should use TLS as VI. That was the one I used, and it was like a seamless process, well organized, no wahala, very stress-free. But if you want to go to Ikeja, your head is like a dungeon. Sorry. If you use the Ikeja, or if you want to use the Ikeja, but I said Ikoyi VI is easy. VI is accessible. VI is in Nigeria for others that will be watching that is not in Nigeria and is not in Lagos. So VI is in Lagos, Nigeria. It's on the island. That is where I did my own application process. But another thing is, I did not take all my documents to TLS. So they have two support systems. It's either you self-upload all your documents, or you pay money, I think 11,000 naira or so, or 13, I can't remember, to someone would help you upload. But sorry, there's no money on ground. I had to do it myself. So you have to be careful in the documents. They are already segments and how to upload them. Like I said, you would need all the documents that I think you used to apply to school, apart from your personal statements. So you would need your CAS, your number one. That's your door. That's to show UK government that, this school is responsible for this person. This person will be in the country for this period of her master's or his master's. You need your CAS. You need your transcripts. You need your certificates, your school certificates. You need your bank statement. You need your CV. You need your CV where you work, and a reference letter from your company to show that you actually work there and all. Yes, you need those. If I'm missing anything, please just check in the description box for the checklist. I have everything there. You need all of that to apply for your visa. Yeah. So once you submit all that, before you even submit all that, they would have given you a date. But you need to upload all those things. If you're doing self-upload like I did, you need to submit all those things before your visa process date, like the day before you go to TLS for capturing. So you're going to capture. There's no interview. You don't need any interview. Your school will send you some documents that you need to fill before they give you your CAS, you need to do all of those prerequisites to get your CAS. But once you do that and you get your CAS, and you've gotten to this stage that I am talking about, you're good. Just now, if you're a Christian, I am. If you're a Muslim, if you're a Buddhist, whatever you believe in, go and face whatever you believe in, to be praying that, you're going to get it. But once you have everything, your account is cleared, you have your bank statement for the 28 days, you have your CAS, your degree certificate, everything is correct and is clear, and you don't have any issue. I did the normal one because, like I said, we are blessed. There's no money on ground to be doing priority or super priority, but we are blessed all the same. So I did the normal visa application fee, no super priority anything, or priority. I didn't do that. So my visa took about 17-18 days. It takes 15 days normally, but when there's some glitches and all, or maybe in too many people, it takes more days. So yes, that's how long my visa process took. And then it came out, I think it came out on the 20th day. I can't remember exactly now, but after like almost more than 15 days, it came out, and I got my visa to come in to study. And you need to see the way I was behaving. It felt like a dream, like, what you prayed for, what you fasted for. It was good. It felt good, actually. So yes, that's like you've crossed a major hurdle once you get your visa. Then I'm going to now explain, post getting your visa, the things that you need to do. I'm going to, just so that this video is not too long, I'm going to explain that in the third video. So this is going to be split into 3. So once again, thank you for watching this video. If you found it very informative and educative, please like, share, subscribe to this channel, share it, give it a thumbs up. Thank you once again. Thank you for stopping by to my channel, and it's bye for now.